for England, for the team, but especially for Keira. Fantastic moment for a local girl. We watched the match in Rochdale, where she's from, so very proud. And then Keira was asked or encouraged to join, even though she was attending the school ones. She was encouraged to come and play because of Oliver, and Keira right away was just good enough to go in the first team, so we nurtured that. My role was still focusing midweek on skills development, so I coached all the players in every age group midweek, and then the format we had at weekends, they would have 2 hours on a Saturday morning and then a match on Sunday, and on Saturday was all about team development and having lots of fun, and Keira just flourished in that environment. What made Keira stand out is there weren't many girls playing in those days. I did try. I specifically focused on having a girls only team, but there weren't many other girls teams to play against, so she stood out as because she was a girl, but she stood out because she was physically strong for a child, not a girl. Keira could strike a ball harder than almost any boy I'd come across. And what was so pleasant as a coach, what I found with girls and what I found with Keira, is the desire to learn and their ability to try things was far ahead of the lads. So a skill level, they got natural balance. They wouldn't think, because I had a few players in that team who were quite strong-minded and would do their own thing. But then when they'd see Keira learning the skill, it was great because I didn't have to correct the lads. They wanted to copy a girl because she was a girl. All of a sudden there's girls doing things better than the lads who were in the first team who thought they were brilliant. They are a credit to the human race, not just for sport. In fact, I was discussing this yesterday. In my opinion, the only difference between a man and a woman in sport, and probably in other things, is we're stronger and faster. In all other departments, they are superior in terms of getting on with one another, helping one another, technically, everything. And you only have to watch the women's football. They make, to me, watching them, they're making fewer mistakes when the opportunity's there. More often than not, the ball will be, shot on target. The headers, technically, they're superior to the men. Once again, it's the network. So you might get a club or an area where there's an outstanding talent or a group of girls who are outstanding, but they can't carry on with the lads. But there's no other girls in the area. So what do? It stops. So I think the counties should seize an opportunity to create maybe a county structure that's on a development basis to cover all the girls. And there's enough county coaches out there and enough people wanting to develop things. I mean, I was the director